Okay, Scano friends, it's Collin again. I'm here at Stone Ridge Children's Center, and today we're going to be doing some planting. So we're going to show like the different seeds and stuff. Plus, we're going to use some of the wording in Gayokono, our Cuba language. The first thing you gotta, well, really, you gotta decide what kind of stuff you want to plant. And well, like if you have a big garden at home, then you gotta get somebody to help work your ground up. But for us right here, we're just gonna use, like, we're just gonna plant some flowers. So our we're gonna plant some flowers in there. So we got our potting soil mix here. And we're just going to use these small little planters, that way it'll be easier to move around and kind of take care of. There's something quick and easy, like our preschool friends, or even some of our older toddler friends could help out and make it. So first, then we're just going to get some of our mud going here. So we're just going to take a little bit. So maybe just fill it up just a little bit of the way, that way you can put your seeds in, because like the plants are gonna grow tall, so you're gonna need something where it's gonna hold your plant in, so it's not gonna fall. So this is just like different kind of seeds that would go into like a food garden, because it shows the different stages to us. So it's like when you first put this is like a corn kernel. You first put it in the ground. You're taking care of it, making sure you're watering it every day, and that it'll slowly start growing. Then it'll start reaching up to like a bigger plant. So like later on, early fall, usually when we start harvesting our foods, then it grows up big and tall like that. So it's kind of the same with like if you're gonna do flowers and that, like you gotta make sure you're taking care of it, like checking out to make sure the roots aren't coming up. So you just want to make sure it's got enough where it's gonna hold it standing. So just fill them up like maybe 2/3 of the way. Because once we have put the seeds in there, then we're gonna put more of our mud on it too. So then once we have our planters ready, then we're gonna get out our gonna hang wet soil. So that means just like our seeds, like there's many seeds, so there's all different. So that's what these seeds look like. And then we're just gonna take some, you're gonna make sure you spread it around a little bit so it's not all just in one spot. So in the language too, when we say that we're gonna plant now, we're gonna get our gardens going, it's in Toyanto. Take some more of our soil, and we're just gonna put it on top of the seeds. When you're putting your garden too, make sure you pat down the soil and that too. So like if there's animals around, they won't start eating your seeds. You always got to make sure that you're taking care of your garden. So like you're pulling out all the weeds so the plant will grow. Like in the mornings too, when we do like our Ganahonyok, our Thanksgiving address, it tells in there like everything that like our Creator has given us, everything that like we need to survive, and it's kind of situated too where everything works together. So it's like when our plants are in the ground, and then how we need our Detenatgwa'ta. So that's the sun, our elder brother, because we get like certain vitamins and that we get that from the sun's rays, so that it helps everything grow. Then the Sohika Ehnidas, that's our grandmother, the moon. She controls the tides of the waters and that, and like everything that grows, like our people, our animals, like all our plants too. It needs water to grow. So when you first put your seeds in, then you're gonna make sure that you put enough water in there so that it'll soak the soil. Because you see, like when you put it in there, it really soaks it right up. Then I was always told when you water your gardens, you should do it in like the early evenings and that. So like you wouldn't do it right at noon because like the sun, like during the summer and that, it'll be like so hot it'll cook your plants. So then like once your gardens are in there, like in like long houses too, like right around now they got their ceremonies where they're telling us to get our gardens ready and that. So usually when they do that ceremony, like the people will line up and like they'll basically be saying that they're ready to plant, and they'll do a short speech. Then they'll do some. They're called like our seed songs. So then they'll do those songs. Then at the end of that, they'll do another little short speech, closing it off. And so we'll just do a couple of short seed songs for now. Like because this is like one of the seed songs. Like it's a fairly easy one to learn. Then most like longhouses, they'll have it's either like a painted turtle or a box turtle shell, or you could just use a rattle. So it's just to get a beat going. Then they'll do the speech. Then they'll sing their song. So then like if you've already done your speech, but like if you're doing like your gardens at home, like you still do the songs, but just like you don't always need to use say the speech. So you just get like a beat going like that. Because the way these songs are too, like the person doing the singing, they'll do one verse, then it's like the people that's like gathered there too that are up singing, they'll respond with, it'll either be the same song or they'll be just worded a little bit different. Whoa, then the crowd or other singers, they'll just respond with the same thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. So then when they're like when they're doing the like in a longhouse, then they'll just do another little short couple of words to close it off. Then they'll just pass it on to the next person. It'll just go along the line. And for the men, when they do that ceremony too, like they don't always have to sing this like the seed songs. They can do the Odoma or the men's chant. So they'll just do like say a little speech, then they'll do their song, and come back, and that'll be what some of the men do. This is just another song here, so it's the same thing. Like they'll sing, the person will sing the words, then the other people gathered, they'll repeat it. So it's just like the same thing. You get your beat going, and Kahorio Guenea, Kahorio Guenea, Kahorio Guenea, Kahorio Guenea, Kahorio Guenea, Kahorio Guenea. just a little bit about like how it's done in the longhouse, and just like how we take care of our gardens. So once your plants start growing and that, you always got to make sure you're watering them. Then even when the weeds start coming up, you just pluck the weeds out. And it's something like this small too. Depending on how big the plant grows, you might have to just transplant it. So you'll get like a bigger container, put your pot in, then you'll like just slowly dig all the roots out. Then you'll just replant it into a bigger container. So that's just a little bit about planting our like gardens and that. And some people, they'll even get stuff like this. This is just like a plant food spike. So it just kind of helps the plants grow a little bit better. So this has been Collin Key here at Stone Ridge. Now.